Chapter 9. Welcome to our party, Lizzie said to the woman with the little boy. Lizzie was greeting people at the bookstore door. Would you like a balloon? She handed the boy a red balloon with a picture of a dog on it. There's cookies and punch in the children's section, and later on, Mary Thompson will be reading and signing her books. Lizzie's great idea had come to life. 3 weeks' worth of planning had paid off. It was obvious already that the Lucky Dog Party was going to be an event to remember. Everybody helped with the planning. Ms. Dobbins and Julie from the shelter, Dr. Gibson, Jerry Small, and even Mary Thompson had been meeting at the Peterson house. They had worked out every detail of the party. Lizzie couldn't believe Charles had gotten the author to help out. Having Mary Thompson at the party was going to bring lots of people to the bookstore, and she was a lot of fun. When they had their meetings, Mary always wanted to get the business part out of the way first, so they could move on to playing with the puppies. Buddy was getting stronger every day, and all the puppies were growing up fast. Cinnamon could already sit on command, and Coco was learning to walk on a leash. All 3 puppies were eating solid food. They were just about ready for adoption. Lizzie and Charles tried not to think about that too much. Dad had been spending hours at the computer making a mix CD for the party. He loved finding just the right songs for any occasion, and Mom had gotten an article into the Littleton News about the event. Publicity, she had said, that's the key. It must have worked because people had been streaming into Lucky Dog books ever since the party had started. You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog was blaring over the sound system. Lizzie and Maria were taking their turn as official greeters. Are you interested in adopting a puppy or a dog? Maria asked the woman and the boy Lizzie had greeted. If you adopt today, you get 3 free vet visits, plus a book about dog training and care. We'll definitely take a look, said the woman. She smiled down at her son. Jasper has been wishing for a dog ever since he was 2 years old. I know exactly how he feels, said Lizzie, giving Jasper a big wink. Have fun. Just then, Charles and Sammy came running over. We just put up 3 more yellow stickers, Charles said. Great news, Lizzie answered. Our system is really working well. She almost hated to admit it, but it was true. At the very first planning meeting, Ms. Dobbins had said they could not have all of the dogs from the shelter at the bookstore. Too crazy, she said. They'll be barking and running around and stealing food. Nobody in their right mind would adopt a dog who was acting like that. Lizzie was disappointed until Julie came up with the greatest idea. That poster you and your friend made for the puppies is terrific, she had said to Lizzie. If you can make a poster for each dog from the shelter, we can put them up at the bookstore that day. People will get to see what the dogs look like and read about them. Great idea, Ms. Dobbins had said, but there's one big problem. There's no way we can let people adopt dogs just from a poster. They really have to meet the dogs. You're right, said Julie. I've been thinking about that. I think I've come up with a fun idea. We can have 3 different stickers on the posters. One can say, adopt me. Another can say, someone's interested in me. And the last one can say, I found a home. The shelter is only a 5-minute walk from the bookstore. If people want to go meet the dogs, they can. Now the posters were up. Maria and Lizzie had made the best ones ever, and this party was in full swing. So far, there were 4 red, I'm a lucky dog, I found a home stickers on the posters hanging all around the bookstore. Those dogs were already adopted. Lizzie knew she was going to miss walking them at Caring Paws, but she was happy to know that they had found forever families. Charles and Sammy offered to be greeters for a while, so Lizzie and Maria took a walk around the bookstore. There were people reading all the signs and looking at the books for sale too. Dad's CD was playing How Much Is That Doggy in the Window, which meant that the Bean was helping out at the DJ booth. That was his favorite song lately. Mom was roaming around with her reporter's notebook. Dr. Gibson was handing out pamphlets about how to keep your dog healthy. Julie and Ms. Dobbins were taking turns over at the animal shelter, introducing dogs to their possible new families. Cool, said Lizzie, pointing to one of the posters. Somebody's interested in Tigger. There was a yellow, someone's interested in me. Today might be my lucky day sticker on Tigger's picture. Great, said Maria. Hey, let's go visit the puppies. Skipper and her pups were the only real dogs allowed at the party. Jerry Small had set up a pen for them in the corner near the bookstore's cash register. He and Mary Thompson were visiting with the puppies when Lizzie and Maria walked up. Who's a little Cocoa Puff? Cooed Mary Thompson, reaching in to pet Coco. Hey there, Mr. Buddy, said Jerry, picking up the tan puppy. You sure have grown, he added, holding the squirming puppy close. You're a big boy now. Cinnamon gave a short bark, asking for the same attention her brother and sister were getting. Pick me up, pick me up. Cinnamon wanted a hug. Coco licked the nice lady's hand. Yummy. Buddy felt safe in the big man's arms, but where was Lizzie and Charles and their mom? He missed them all. Skipper watched her puppies proudly. They were growing up so well, it was good that they liked to be around people, since she couldn't take care of them forever. Soon they would be on their own. Hey, what's this? Maria asked. Lizzie's face fell when she saw the red "I found a home" stickers on the puppy's pen. All the puppies have been adopted, she blurted. No! Somehow she had never expected this. She knew her family was only fostering the puppies, but she still wasn't prepared to see them go to their real homes. I thought you'd be glad, said Mary Thompson, glad for Coco and Cinnamon, and glad for me. She picked up Cinnamon and cuddled both puppies together next to her smiling round face. You mean? Lizzie stared at her. Mary Thompson nodded. I'm taking both these girls, she said. I fell in love with them. Plus, it's time to write a sequel to So Many Puppies. Everybody always tells me how much they love that book. Now Coco and Cinnamon can star in another story. And I'm taking Buddy, said Jerry Small. A place called Lucky Dog Books needs a dog. This little guy will grow up here and be my mascot. Wow, was all Lizzie could say. This was good news. No, it was great news. All three puppies had found excellent homes, so why did she feel like crying?